Today I want to give you a little information about setting up SeeSaw for use with your students. SeeSaw is a student portfolio platform. You can utilize it in your classroom so students can share work in text, photos, videos, voice recordings, links, PDFs, or they can even import work from many other applications. You can prompt students with assignments, then you can comment on their work. A really great feature is that you can share each individual student's work with their parents. SeeSaw works on any computer or device and it's free to use. To get started, you create a free account. The hardest step is getting all your students into your class. You can either have your students use a QR code or an email, and then they will enter a join code. Once you're in, you can look at your feed view, kind of like Facebook, or you can look at a calendar view. On your feed, you can add items like a photo, a video, a drawing. You can upload a file, a note, or a link. So just to show you how to do this, we'll do a note. It comes up just like notebook paper, and maybe we'll give an assignment like this. Record 3 of Amelia Bedelia's character traits in the comments section. And then we'll click the green button. Now, as you can see, I don't have any students this year yet. So once this uploads, you'll see it in your feed. I've added some other notes. I even added a link to a website. It's kind of neat because the actual website shows up there so you can see what it looks like. Now, since I don't have any students yet this year, I don't have any samples of their work, but basically students will post their original work and you can view and approve it. You can require students to view and comment on each other's work, and you can share each child's work with their parents. With SeeSaw, you can give your whole class small groups or individuals assignments. One of my favorite ways to use SeeSaw is to have students record themselves reading. This gives me the opportunity to monitor fluency in more students each day than I could just pulling small groups or conferencing. So a really great teacher I know in Katie, who is like a guru at SeeSaw, is Christine Storms, and she has her first graders use the program regularly, and yes, it's so easy that first graders can do it. She posts lots of her kids' work from SeeSaw to Twitter, so you can follow her on her account here. It's at cstorms_we, and as you can see, that's just a picture of her students doing work on SeeSaw on their iPads, but she will actually post their videos of what they're posting in SeeSaw. So she'll do things like determining importance, reading together, finding the most important ideas, questioning as they read. So feel free to follow her because she's got some great ideas. I've also seen SeeSaw used by math teachers, and I've seen them use it a lot, having students record themselves or video themselves solving word problems or equations, and that allows the teacher to view the process instead of the answer, just the answer. Common Sense Learning has or Common Sense Education has a really great review of it. Tells you about pros and cons, the features that you can expect, and has some lesson plans. Again, we love those free lesson plans. So if you're interested in setting up SeeSaw for your classroom, I would first grab your librarian or technologist to help you get your students logged in, because that's the hardest part. And then give your students just an opportunity to play with what they can submit and do on the application, and then start creating assignments.